G'day guys, just a quick pond update. Today I'm adding in the pond overflow and just doing some more edge work. For the overflow, all I have is just some excess liner. This was just already attached to the liner and I've just cut around it. And then I've just put on a few rocks and pebbles. Eventually I'll add a proper drainage pit and tie that in with the stormwater, and that'll take the overflow down to the pond behind the nursery. But right now it's just dribbling out onto the grass in the garden. So the edge work down this left-hand side's pretty well done. I'm just leaving the top of that liner exposed because this area's built up quite a bit. So I just want to see how much it settles over time before I completely finish that off. But I really need to tidy up here behind the intake bay. I want to tuck all the electrical stuff into this irrigation pit. I need to trim up all this excess liner and fix the edges all along here. Anyway, so I'm going to jump into it and then we'll have a look in a few hours and see how I went. There we go, nice and quick. So here's how the overflow looks at the moment. Just added the rocks and tidied it up. I got all that liner at the back of the intake bay cut and tucked away, and it's all looking much better. I've added in a couple of little scleranthus and some plants into the intake bay, but I still need to do loads more. All along this bank it's just going to be mostly ground covers so they don't obstruct the view from the house. I got all that electrical stuff tucked away. The hose for the air line, I'm still waiting on my air pump, so that's just hanging out here on the surface until that comes, and I'll hook all that up. I added a clump of sweet flag next to the barrel that's pulling the water off the bottom, just so I don't see that from that main viewing area from the house. I think in the future I'll add a few little pebbles on the lid and plant in some bacopa so that it fully covers that barrel. I was able to bring the dirt right up to where the steppers are, so that's quite nice. And then as I head to the stream, I just hid the liner, tucked it away under just some rocks and pebble, and I think that looks quite nice. And yep, the pond's still a Smurf blue. Anyway, that's it for this little update. I'll see you next week and we'll talk about how I got on with the stream. All right, see ya.